Welcome. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the press conference before I had this great match tomorrow. I'm looking forward to FC Bayern Munich against Real Madrid. I would like to welcome Arjen Robben and Arturo Vidal on stage for this press conference. Afterwards, we'll have the coach with us. So please, your questions. And we'll hand you out a microphone. We have, of course, interpretation or translation at disposal for you. So let's start. Hello, you two, Arturo and Arjen. The question for you, Vidal. Real comes to this match without conceding a goal in the last matches, but scoring at least 2-3 goals. It's a record for a long time. Did you talk about it in the changing room? Well, first of all, hello to everybody. Well, I didn't hear about this news before. I just hope that we'll show a good match tomorrow and we can show the difference. I can make a big difference before the second leg, then next week, and that they don't score a goal.
La siguiente pregunta, por favor. Sí. Arjen, hola.
Toni Kroos will come back to Munich. Would you like to have him in your team, or it's good like it is? He played for us in a long time. How did he do Madrid? What did you, or what have you followed of his development? Well, I don't know if we can talk about it. Football is football. Players are coming, players are going. It was great to play along with him, but now he's with Real Madrid. And I think that he developed very well there. He's a very important part of the team of Madrid, and that's why I can only give him my compliments. Question for Arturo. Who is the favorite in this tie? And what are the weaknesses of Real Madrid? Well, that's difficult. I think Madrid, they are the defending champions. I think they are slight favorites, but we will do our best, of course. We have been doing very well here in the Bundesliga, and it's a very important competition, and we will try to take advantage of all our chances that we have. Question for Arjen. Do you still think about the match 3 years ago, and what will be the important points tomorrow? Well, I don't think that we still think about the match, the last match. It's the past. We bet Real Madrid before, but the past doesn't count anymore. Of course, tomorrow there will be the small details deciding the match. It's two great teams, two top teams who face each other. So it will be a very close tie, I think. And there's a lot of quality on the pitch, and we'll see tomorrow how the result will be. Arjen, one question. The match Bayern against Real is also the match Lewandowski against Ronaldo. Ronaldo is the person more in the media. You can describe the character of Lewandowski better. What can you say about him, also off the pitch, about Lewandowski? Is he more quiet? Well, I have to say that I don't like to talk about single players, but I can say that Robben is a great player. He's a great professional. He has great qualities, like never being injured. He's always at disposal. And his statistics, you just have to look at his statistics, and then you know enough about him. One question for Arjen. Robert Lewandowski looks like he's maybe in doubt. What do you know about it, and what would be the impact if he doesn't play? And could you maybe compare it with maybe Thomas Müller playing in front or up front instead of Robert? Well, the advantage that we have is that we have a great team at disposal. If he can't play, that's not sure yet. We'll try, of course, everything to make him play tomorrow, but we will see that tomorrow. And if not, then that's the great thing about our team. We have other players who can jump in, and Thomas, for example, he would be at disposal and he would do and show a great match. I believe in it, and that's why we are very calm about it.
Una domanda per Arturo Vidal, Massimo Veronelli, Premio Sport Italia, se mi può rispondere magari in italiano. Hai detto già più volte che il tuo sogno è quello di arrivare magari alla finale contro la Juve, questa naturalmente sembra una finale anticipata, ti chiedo, vi sentite più forti o comunque molto competitivi, soprattutto a centrocampo, visto il dato del 70% di possesso palla medio che avete finora nella competizione, vi sentite più forti in questo senso, del Real?
Sí, siempre lo digo que el Bayern es el mejor equipo del mundo y creo que lo ha demostrado en todo este año por los resultados, por cómo jugamos, por la posesión del balón, pero mañana enfrentamos al campeón de la Champions, así que va a ser muy diferente. Esperamos tener el control como lo hemos hecho siempre y tratar de sacar la diferencia acá en casa como lo hemos hecho en los últimos partidos, pero realmente hablar si somos los mejores o no en el mediocampo es difícil porque realmente hay jugadores muy buenos en el Real Madrid y en otros equipos igual.
Dann auch hier gleich, Mauricio, bitte.
Buenas tardes, Arturo. ¿Cuál crees para ti sería el resultado ideal para ti, para el
equipo? What would be the best result for you and for the team? Looking at the result, well, it would be important to win. It's always important to win at home and to get out here with a victory and to have an easier access than also in the second match. Of course, we'll try to score goals and not concede any goals here at home.
Nächste Frage bitte. Wo ist ein Handzeichen? Da, in der Mitte nochmal. Just, okay, over there. Yes.
Mi pregunta es para Arturo.
Arturo, question for you. 2 years ago, you beat Real Madrid with Juventus back then. They were it was almost the same team. So if BBC, as they played back then and is playing now, it will be difficult for the opposing team to defend. What do you think about if they play? Well, I don't look that much at Real Madrid. I'm focused 100% on Bayern, and I'm looking at the teams that we face from week to week. And of course, we hope that it will be a great spectacle tomorrow, and that we will be the better team tomorrow.
Ganz oben, Kamera, bitte, ja.
Hola, Arturo.
Arturo.
Hola. Buenas tardes. Esperamos mañana un buen partido, esperamos mañana
we hope for a great match tomorrow. We will hope for a great performance also by you. Yeah, I hope I can show it tomorrow as well to achieve that result that we won before we travel to Real. And I will give my best, of course, on the pitch with my head. I will do everything to make my team happy and win.
Dann hier in der Mitte, Artur. Erstmal hier, okay. Yes, please.
Hi, a question for Arjen, please. Just a few words about Franck Ribéry, who is in great shape for the last matches. And what do you think about his longevity, his consistency at 34 years old?
Well, I think he's a great player. I admire him a lot. It's a privilege that I already play with him for almost 8 years now, and in the same team. And what I said, although he's not the youngest anymore, he's very experienced, and he still brings his quality to the team. And at the moment, what you say, he's got a lot of confidence. He's in good shape. Yeah, it's good. We will see tomorrow.
Hola, una pregunta para Arturo. No sé si os ha dicho Ancelotti
Question for
que
Arturo.
un problema con los centrales, que tiene lesionados a Pepe y Varane y que Sergio Ramos.
Pepe and Varane are injured, and Sergio Ramos also risk the second leg with another yellow. Well, to be honest, we haven't talked about Real Madrid. We focused on us, and we didn't really think about the problems that Real has. We haven't seen anything yet from Real Madrid.
Nächste Frage noch? Oder war es das? Alles beantwortet. Da noch eine links. Okay, außen.
Arturo, has ganado.
Another question for Arturo. You won a lot of titles already, the Copa America and others. What would it mean to you to win the Champions League? It would be a dream for me. That's what I always said. For every footballer, it's a dream to win the Champions League. It's when the best teams face each other, and I hope that this year we can make it happen and my dream comes true.
Dann, vielen Dank.
Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, another one, last one. Just the last question.
Buenas tardes, Juan Ignacio García Ochoa, del diario Marca, para Arjen Robben.
Question for Robben. I would like to know if the matches against Real Madrid are special for you. Do you feel like having to take a revenge? Well, for me, it's of course something special. I had two great, fantastic seasons there, but I'm focusing only on Bayern, on the match tomorrow. We want to make it to the next round. We want to make it into semi-finals, and that's the only thing that counts for us, for me. It was 2 fantastic years, and I'm happy to return back to Madrid for the return leg, but at the moment, the most important thing is to win and make it to the next round with Bayern.
Just if you want to Spanish, no Deutsch. Okay. So, there is our coach, Carlo Ancelotti. There are a lot of arms already for questions. Let's start with the lady.
Ciao Carlo.
Ciao.
In italiano o spagnolo?
Come vuoi.
Facciamo in italiano. Ti volevo chiedere di Sergio Ramos perché credi che nessuno riesca a marcarlo in area e che ricordo speciale di lui ti sei portato dietro, anche se adesso hai cambiato squadra.
Cominciamo bene, conosco molto bene il potenziale che ha Sergio Ramos, conosco molto bene il potenziale che ha il Real Madrid. però siamo concentrati su quello che sono le nostre qualità e su quello che vogliamo mettere nel campo domani. Sarà una partita speciale sicuramente per me, tengo molto affetto verso tutti i giocatori, lo staff, tutti quelli che lavorano, e per questo sarà speciale. Però sarà anche una partita credo molto bella.
Dann gleich daneben bitte, right next.
Ja, Mr. Die Frage, was macht der Gesundheitszustand von
Mr. The question is, how is Robert Lewandowski doing?
Robert Lewandowski trained today just 20 minutes because he had a problem the last game against. He had this morning good sensation. We will check definitely tomorrow. If he's okay, if he doesn't have pain, he's going to play. Or if he still has pain, he's not going to play.
Yes, please.
Hola, Carlo. Jaime Rodríguez del Mundo. Buenas tardes. Quería que nos explicaras qué diferencias ves en este Real Madrid.
What is the difference between Real Madrid, the one at the moment, and the one you trained back then? Are there differences? I think that the philosophy is the same. They want to have control of the ball. They want to take advantage of the qualities they have. And I don't think that Real Madrid changed a lot. As every time, as always, they are a team with great quality, which can create you problems at any time.
Sí, aquí Carlo, Martín Einstein de ESPN. Quería consultarle sobre Zinedine Zidane.
I would like to ask you about Zinedine Zidane. He was your assistant coach.
Que nos hablar un poquito de una frase que tuvo Zidane.
Tell us something about that Zidane said about his future and continuity at Real. He said that he doesn't plan on staying longer in Madrid. What do you think about this statement, for what it means to be at Real Madrid? Zizou, I like him very much. I'm good friends with him. I'm very happy that he has been doing very well at Real Madrid and with winning the Champions League last season, and has still been doing very well. He's a coach that it's difficult for coaches like him to maybe plan into the future. The future is the next match. The match afterwards is for all trainers, coaches the same. So he didn't say anything new actually. Mr. would like to ask about Robert Lewandowski. So, I think that he will have pain tomorrow. How high are the percentages of him playing tomorrow? Do you think that he won't play or he will play? If you look at him, how he moved today?
The percentage, I don't know the percentage. The sensation that he had today, because of course we have to control what he thinks. The sensation that it was just 20 minutes of training. He had a good sensation, but I don't know really if tomorrow will be better or not. We have to wait. But this doesn't change our idea of the game, our strategy, and our confidence that we have for this game.
Hola, mister. Aquí, Arjen Rodríguez, Televisión Española. Usted pasó un año y medio en el Madrid.
You spent 1.5 years at Real Madrid, fantastic. Then the last 6 months, the second half of the season, you didn't manage to win anything. So after leaving that club, and the players said back then that they would like to have you to continue. So how do you feel now? Would you like to show them, prove them that you are a fantastic trainer? Well, I don't feel like this. What I want to achieve tomorrow is that they play a good match, that they show their qualities on the pitch, and that we will win the match tomorrow. That's the only wish I have. I don't know if you saw a lot of matches of Madrid. There are some critics about BBC. You were coach at Real Madrid, and they've been saying that the balance is lost on the pitch with the BBC. Any opinion about this? I saw a lot of matches. I know very much.
Me parece que el Madrid está ganando la Liga. Me parece que el Madrid está haciendo muy bien.
La Liga, they have been doing very well with BBC, without the three players BBC. To have players like Bale, Benzema and Ronaldo is really a great luck for a team and not a problem. And I think that Zizou...
Carlo, links bitte. Massimo Veronelli, Premio Sport Italia. Ti chiedo se puoi rispondere in italiano. Scusa se torno ancora su Lewandowski. Da quello che ho capito è un dubbio che ti porterai fino all'ultimo. E no, adesso hai appena detto...
No, fino a domattina.
Domattina, quindi...
Se sta bene gioca, se non sta bene non gioca.
E un'altra cosa, adesso hai appena detto il Real è forte sia con la BBC sia senza la BBC. Il Bayern è forte con Lewandowski e anche senza Lewandowski, tenendo presente che domani il Real ha delle assenze pesanti soprattutto in difesa.
Il Bayern è forte con Lewandowski, sappiamo quanto è importante Lewandowski, quanti gol ha fatto quest'anno. Ma possiamo essere forti anche senza Lewandowski, non ho alcun dubbio.
Yes, please. Canal Plus. We talk a lot about your influence, your impact on Zidane when he was your assistant in Madrid. But you, what did you learn from him tactically, especially when you were training Juventus in 1999? At this time, you changed your system for him as Zidane as a number 10. Can you tell us more about that?
You have to do the history of football, but it's not the time, but I try to answer quickly. Zidane, when you have an assistant as Zidane that had a fantastic quality as a player, he can help us with his charisma, with his personality, talking with the player, and that's what he did in my period at Real Madrid. He was really good assistant also because he had a fantastic relationship with the players. And it's true that when I met Zidane as a player, I changed my idea, a little bit my idea of football, that the players are more important than the system.
Dann hier oben bitte, 2.
Aquí, Carlo, ¿qué tal? Sí. Rubén Cañizares de ABC. Quería que me hablaras un poco de...
I would like to know from you, with the injured players that they have, especially in defense. And Ramos, he already suffered yellow cards. The next one, he could miss the second leg. So what do you think about the injured players that they have? Or is this something that you don't really think about? Nacho has played a lot of matches this season. He has played very good matches. He's very focused in the match. He's a player that doesn't do... He does mistakes. But we think about this match, not only thinking about Real Madrid as a... And we have to think about and talk about Real Madrid as a team and not the single players, and that's how we approach this match.
Hola, Mr. Marco Ruiz del Diario AS. Quería preguntarle,
I would like to ask, after the draw, and it was clear that Bayern and Real is facing each other, did Florentino send you any message, or did he call you to talk to you, or to wish you, to make you good wishes? What are the differences between the relationship between you and the club?
¿Saben realmente de fútbol y cómo era
And how was it to deal with the club as Real Madrid? Well, it's similar clubs. If we compare them both, they have fantastic organization filled with people who know about football, and I don't think that there are a big difference between the two teams. And I didn't send any messages, and I didn't get any messages, because I just think that tomorrow we will see each other before the match, we will face the match, we'll play the match, and then meet after the match as like it's normal.
Yes, please. Hola, mister, ¿qué tal? Álvaro Montero, Deportes 4. ¿Tiene la sensación que en el vestuario del
Do you have the feeling that in the dressing room at Bayern Munich, do you feel any revenge? No, we have lots of respect for the team of Real Madrid. It will be a very complicated match. Very difficult to play tomorrow, but we have the confidence, we are in a good moment, but there's nobody thinking about taking a revenge against Real Madrid. We only think about playing the match tomorrow at 100%.
Buenas tardes, Mr. Mario Torrejón para Movistar Plus. Recogiendo la pregunta de Álvaro, quería preguntarle si usted cree que este Madrid es mejor o peor que su Madrid, que aquel Madrid que
do you think that Real Madrid now is stronger than the one that you trained back then?
También como conoce las dos plantillas.
And then with you knowing the both teams, who will be the favorite? So if to sleep well tonight, I will think that Real Madrid is worse. This team now is worse than the one that I trained a couple of years ago.
Mr. Ancelotti, Sie haben schon viele K.O.-Spiele gespielt.
Mr. Ancelotti, you played a lot of ties like that. What do you think would be a good result? Is it more important to keep a clean sheet or to score goals?
I think that this game is not decisive. This game can give us the possibility to have less problem in the next game in Madrid or to have more problems. But we are thinking that everything will be decided in Madrid, not here. And so we are planning the game to take advantage for the game in Madrid.
Dann hier drüben mal bitte jetzt, Philipp Nagel.
Herr Ancelotti, Sie kennen beide Top-Stürmer.
You know both of the top strikers, Benzema and Lewandowski, Ronaldo and Lewandowski. Could you tell us, or could you describe us both players? What are the differences of the both strikers?
But the same, they score goals. More or less, they have the same statistic. Cristiano scored more or less 1 goal a game. Lewandowski this year was the same. I think that the difference is the position. They are used to play on the pitch. Ronaldo like to play more on left, Lewandowski more in the middle. So there is not, but they are top striker because the number speaks for them.
Und charakterlich?
Character? They are really professional, really serious, always focus on what they have to do on the pitch during the game and during the training. No big differences.
Machen wir noch 3 Fragen. Christian Kunz, bitte.
3 more questions. We talked a lot about the injured players. How is Manuel Neuer doing? And Mats Hummels, can he be playing or in the second leg?
Heute trainiert.
Neuer is fit. He trained today. Everything is in plan. And tomorrow he will start the match. And in terms of Hummels, he had problems and he won't be at disposal tomorrow.
Dann bitte hier noch, ja.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Carlo.
Bien, ciao.
Buenas tardes. Javier Ray de la cadena SER. Quería preguntarle si
I would like to ask you, did you talk to a player, former players at Real Madrid, and is it an advantage for you to know both teams? Does it help you? Is it an advantage for FC Bayern Munich, do you think?
No he sentido jugadores en este periodo.
I haven't talked to players during this moment, but the fact to know each other very well, it's not necessarily an advantage or a disadvantage. We know each other, but the plan and the strategy for the match will be different. I'm not sure. Well, if I know very well Zizou or the players, then I'm not sure how they will then actually play, how Zizou will put the team together. But I'm not thinking too much about the match and their plan, but I'm thinking more about our plan that we have for the match. That's important. I think at the end there will be two teams face each other who want to play football and want to show fantastic football, and who at the end has more power to put their strategy onto the pitch will be the better one. Two more questions.
Yes. Carlo, here. Just here on your right. Okay. You trained many great players, the best players in the world. What do you think about Franck Ribéry? Franck Ribéry, is he one of them? And what do you think about his longevity and consistency?
Ribéry is doing really well in this moment. He is fit. Honestly, he's fit from the beginning of this season. He has a fantastic experience. He's a key player for this club, for this team, and I hope that he can continue. He's not so young, but usually with the young player, the best is a mix, young and experience, because with the young player you can win games, with the experienced player you can win titles.
Okay, and the last one, please.
Juan Ignacio García Ochoa, al diario Marca. Ha hablado antes de la BBC, pero yo quería saber.
We talked about BBC before. If you see tomorrow the lineup of Real Madrid, would you prefer to have BBC on the pitch or not? I would prefer not to have them on the pitch. I would like to see Cristiano on the bench, Bale at home, and in the stands watching the match.
Schön. Gleich geht's weiter
Thank you very much.
Real Madrid. Danke, Carlo Ancelotti. Ciao.